All right, good afternoon. So just a quick update. We got fire crews working on putting hot spots out. They pretty much got the majority of the fire knocked down. Decon remains on standby. We're starting to demobilize the scene. Probably y'all want to know what's next. We got TCEQ here, and he'll speak with y'all in just a minute. And once emergency ops are complete, the scene will be turned over to the private company, and they have a private hazmat crew that will be coming in and handling up the cleanup on this. Local fire crews will remain on site throughout the night to monitor any possible fires that may pop up. We'll have a Montgomery County task force with the with the fire marshal office that will come through, and they will do an investigation once the scene is opened up to them. All other updates will be through social media. So this right now will be our last press conference. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to Ryan Weiss with TCEQ.
Thank you. Ryan Weiss, External Relations, TCEQ. We have folks going on scene currently as we speak to assess the site and oversee what needs to be done regarding remediation and cleanup. We'll be working with the company and contractors through that process. We have mobilized 2 air monitoring vans that have been deployed from Austin and Beaumont. They're currently en route and will be conducting air monitoring throughout the evening. We also have contractors conducting air monitoring through handheld devices around Livingston and north of the site. Right now, that's all the information I have available, and we'll be providing updates through social media, Facebook and TCEQ Facebook page, and Twitter. Thanks.
So real quick, just an update on the individual that was hurt on this incident. He is doing well. People have been in contact with him. I just ask that y'all keep him in y'all's prayers. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and open up for any questions.
Is 59 still closed?
All right. First of all, thank you everyone for pushing that information out to the community about the roadways closures and detours. I really do appreciate that. That big question is when the roadway is going to be opened up. Honestly, we were looking at it possibly last night. But I can tell you today, right now, it's going to be real soon. I don't want to give you a timetable of how many 45 minutes, because if it's 55, I'm wrong. I don't want to be right. So I'm telling you, it's going to be real soon, sooner than you think. Just be patient. We appreciate you pushing that information out to us. We'll let you guys know as soon as we get those roadways opened up so the community can get back on their feet. Thank you very much. That's it. That answer your question? All right.
What safety procedures took place that was able to help maintain the spill or make this?
So the answer to your question is, so the company, like I said, they have a real good track record of ensuring that their employees are very well trained on dealing with hazmat. We brought in some very well trained professionals out of Harris County, Montgomery County, Liberty County, Polk County, and our county, and they've been working real well together trying to get this knocked out.
And how long will the air quality testing be going on? Will this be for a few days, for a week? Do you have a time period for that?
I don't have a time period right now. Once our folks arrive around the site and start conducting some air monitoring, we'll review that data and make those decisions at a later date.
And if people start to feel anything, respiratory illnesses, outside of contacting their doctor, do they need to report that to anybody?
I would just report that to local health officials and go from there.
Can you guys tell us any more information about the forklift incident that may have caused the fire?
So the preliminary investigation was that there was an individual that was working on the forklift, and he noticed that there was some chemicals leaking from a container. He went to lift that container up, and then he noticed that there was a fire and there was ignition. Like I said, we won't have any more information on that until after the investigation is completed.
Was the fire already started when he went to lift it, or was it in separate events?
I can't answer that question for you.
Can someone answer the question what parents should tell children what they should do? Should they be concerned about kids that want to go outside and play with the air quality?
Like we said, we've had monitors out all day. There's, as of right now, there hasn't been anything detected in the air.
Ryan, could you speak to the record of this company? I understand there was a evaluation done in the last year or so here.
I can't speak to that right now, but I can follow up with you and get you that information.
I can probably give you an answer. Jeff Harfield, Sound Resource Solutions. TCEQ has been out to the facility. They did a 2-day evaluation in February, and no deficiencies, not even a suggestion as to what we could do better. The company's tried to be a good steward for 14 years. We got a lot of work to do to figure out the incident itself, and so I don't want to comment a lot on it. And I know people want answers. We're going to get you answers, not speculation. But our record with TCEQ is good. We're proud of the work we do. It doesn't look like it today, but again, we're the people you want doing this type of work. Yes, sir.
Can you just talk on a personal level for you and the employees how this has kind of been an impact for y'all today?
We grew from nothing to 40 employees out here, and we're proud of what we do. They're proud of what they do. Everybody just wants to know how are we going to get back. So everybody's coming together. Everybody's really concerned that one of us got hurt today and that he's burned. So we're all really just hoping that that goes well. As long as he's okay, then we can fix the rest.
You had mentioned earlier the flammable materials that you work with in there. Can you talk about what those are actually used for and what you elaborate on what you make?
Yeah, we work in oil and gas, paint and coatings, and wastewater treatment. The flammable material we handle is very similar to diesel. It's the same danger you have when you're pumping your gas. So, I'm sorry. So, really very generic products, no reactive chemistry, stuff that we know how to do, and that we've been doing for a really long time. Again, it doesn't look like it today, but what the best message we can give you is that all our guys are doing good, and they're eager to figure out what the next step is. But also, you have a great group of people in terms of emergency response people out here. I mean, we're in the middle of Shepherd, Texas. I would think a lot of people would think maybe there's not resources or expertise. You guys have amazing people out here. You were asking earlier about why things went so well and why it's all clean and why there's no smoke anymore. It's because their plan was great. It's because their execution was great.
As for the business itself, is there anything left? Can you...
No, sir, but we'll worry about that tomorrow. Everybody's okay. All 40 of the people that I get to work with every day, they get to go home to their family and have dinner tonight. That's it.
So at this moment, we got 5 more questions.
The employee that was taken to the hospital, is he still expected to be released from the hospital today?
Yeah, we're hoping that he gets out tonight. He's with his family and doing well.
And then what Memorial Herman location was he sent to?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't have the
Now we
exact
called
location.
around a few.
There's, from what I understand, there's a couple of the 2 of the very best burn units around. One of them's Memorial Herman, and that's where he's at.
Seeing that there's no more questions, Greg, do you have anything?
Can we get actually, I'm with NBC Network News, can we get names and titles of everyone who spoke?
So Emmett Eldridge, the Emergency Management Coordinator for San Jacinto County. Greg Capers, our Sheriff for San Jacinto County.
Jeff Harfield, I'm the President of Sound Resource Solutions.
Is it president or owner or both?
President.
We have Ryan Weiss with TCEQ, and we have Trooper Burse, Sergeant Burse.
Sergeant Eric ERSA versus BURSA DPS.
So in closing, I would like to say thank you to the local communities. Thank you for everybody that's watching, and keep with your prayers. I want to say thank you for the local fire departments that's been showing up, the private companies that have been helping us out, and like I said, all other information will be released via social media. Thank y'all.